Welcome in. We're just getting this started. Let's see here. Let's get the jams on, huh? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. What's going on? It's good to see everybody. Ooh, glass got to get fixed. Still working on it. It's good to see everybody. It's good to be here. It's good to make things happen. It's good to hang out. We are here. We are now. We are making it happen, baby. Hey. I don't know if you guys have heard this song before. Pretty good. Pretty good. Good little show. Hey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are asking questions. This is business talk. We're talking business. We're talking from the insights of an entrepreneur, myself, but also if you guys are looking at getting things started, if you guys are already crushing it, making big things happen, I want to be there for you. I want to hear how it goes. I want to see it for you. The real Cortez Johnson. Appreciate the likes, my man. Thank you so much. What's going on, dude? Do you have a business? You thinking about having a business? What's going on? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Appreciate the rose as well, Cortez. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are just getting started. We are just getting started. What is happening? Hey. What are you going to do with the 100K per month? Put it right back in and make more. Help the poor. And help me, brother. Sam, can you tell me more about the furnishing business? Absolutely. So we do design and installation of like Airbnbs, Verbos, that kind of thing. Pay money, wubby, but not as cool. I don't know what that means. How much is enough? It's not about the money, D. It's about the knowledge and the skill set that you're building over time. That's the big thing. Sam, appreciate the follow. If you guys haven't already, be like Sam. Give a follow. If you guys are finding value out of this, if you guys are getting hyped, you got business, you guys are crushing it, you guys are already making big things happen. This is the place to be every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Join us. Be here. I love it. Thanks, Sam. What's going on, my man? How are you? Do you have all three businesses separate LCs? Yep, separate. D, nah, your goal is income. What's the purpose of? No, I mean, the goal right here is an income goal for sure. But the absolute goal is that I continue to grow and gain skills. True wealth is only built by helping other people achieve their dreams, their goals, ambitions. So, to a certain extent, pretty big in philanthropy. What's going on, guys? The goal is write-offs and growth. I mean, the goal is to just grow as an individual, and the rest of it will come into play, right? So it doesn't always need to be like a direct thing. Like, it's not like, oh, I need to make, it's only money, right? Like, no, there's more to it for sure. Having a skill set where you're able to go in and actively, like with the marketing business, going into someone else's business and helping them grow and build to infinity. Isn't that pretty cool? If you can go in and help someone double their revenue or triple it or quadruple it, 10x it, right? Jay, what services do you offer for marketing? So we do meta ads. So it's Facebook and Instagram. Basically get people coming in through those, following up with them through back-end automations and AI. So when they reach out, they're getting a text, they're getting an email, they're getting all kinds of information. That's great. ultimately helps convert the lead better, because when you're doing paid advertising, we're working with cold leads and moving them over to warm and hot leads. Basically, ultimately, you want to win them over, but how do you do that if you don't have a plan in place? Johnny, can I hire your marketing company? Absolutely, my man. What kind of business do you have? Talk to me about that. What do you have going on, man? Right here, the symbol, no luck leads. Asbestos. Yeah, I just talked to someone in asbestos today, Johnny. I'd love to help, man. Feel free to reach out. What niche? So basically real estate and home services, Jay. What kind of business do you have, though? Doug, hi, I just joined. What is your marketing company at per month? What service do you offer? So the goal here is for the vacation rental management company. For the marketing company itself, it's newer, but we're growing at a really fast rate. Mostly because the service that we're providing is crazy. So a lot of these marketing agencies, what they'll do is, like, we offer meta ads, right? And other people will do meta ads, but just meta ads. And what we help you do is actually help convert and work on like the hold in here. We'll help you convert on like the actual sale. So we not only get you qualified leads, but we help warm them up so that like your sales team can just hit home runs. I want to buy a cabin at a vacation home to use as an Airbnb. Do I need to take out an FHA loan? I mean, you can, Danny, but you say you want to buy a cabin, so it sounds like a second home. There are like second home loans that you could use that might be a little bit better. Is it one LLC or three? I mean, it's three different entities. But the truth is, like, if you guys haven't started a business before, like, the LLC thing doesn't really matter as much. I think the big thing here is, like, when you start a business, go out and start making money first. That's going to be number one most important thing that you guys want to do and get started with. So, I mean, the LLC is just not that important. It helps with liability, but why do you need help with liability when the fact is you're not making any money, right? Like, it would be my first home purchase. I live with my parents. Yeah, I mean, if you live there, Danny, the homeowner financing is going to be the best way to do it. But like, if you don't live there, obviously you can't do homeowner financing. So, Jay, so you run paid ads and then do email marketing? No, so it's automations, Jay. So the way that it works is once the lead comes in, we've already captured them through paid advertising. What happens next is we're sending them some emails, we're sending them some texts, basically in nurture sequences to help them kind of get to know about the business. They're already interested, so giving them more resources, more materials to kind of help them find that success. So that's what it is. So they're already a lead in the system. So it's not like email marketing. Email marketing is reaching out to cold leads with emails. What are you making every month? Right now we're at $75K per month. And right now I'm only talking about like the vacation rental management revenue. Doug, what's the best way to scale a marketing agency? I'm at 2.6K per month right now, 5 clients. How are you marketing for new clients, Doug? Paid advertising works. Just closed a client today. Lighthouse, just hit 85K sales this month. Feels unreal. Bro, congratulations, my dude. That's awesome. You're crushing it. Absolutely. If you did that every single month, you'd have over $1 million in the next year. Think about that. I'm just starting out doing EDDM marketing. EDDM. Talk to me about that. Maybe I'm not understanding it. Jay, and then you close them, or the business does that part. So we're a marketing business. So like, we don't close for other companies. We just help warm up the lead. So every lead that comes in is cold, meaning they don't know your business, they don't know you. So like, we need to get them to know you so it's warmer, so that when their sales team does talk to them, there's able to have some kind of value there, right? So that's kind of the main piece. Just a few more 5K days, gonna get 100K. Dude, fucking love that. Lighthouse, you're the man. You're gonna have to share your secrets with me, bro. When are we gonna connect, dude? Los Vas, how do I get started? Started with which piece, Los Vas? Cruz, so are you a property manager? We own a vacation rental management company. So, Doug, appreciate the follow, Doug. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, be like Doug and Lo Vas. Give a follow. Make sure you guys are staying tuned. We're doing these every single Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Every once in a while, we're a little bit late, but I make up for it. All right. I want to make sure I'm working towards and building upon these follows. So let me know if you guys have any questions or anything I can kind of help out with here too. Yeah, I'm gonna scale this biz to make this consistent. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, you're already crushing it, Lighthouse. Like, what? Talk to me about what your goal is. Like, okay, you're gonna do 100K this month, but like, does it drop off in January? Like, what's that look like? I'm not doing any marketing right now, just cold DMs here and there and some Upwork proposals. Okay, Doug. So what I would suggest to you is try to put, it's going to be slow if you do it this way, but I do suggest you put in like $500 a month in paid advertising. Doing what you do? I mean, I've got 3 different businesses. Do you have one of them in mind, Los Foss? Dead wrong. Is this live? This is live. It's game time, baby. I need to save my home. I don't know what that means. Chansey. Jay, do you teach meta ads? I run a videography business and want to add Facebook ads as a service. So you have a videography service or business. Tell me about that, dude. What makes you want to like add Facebook ads as like that service? Because it sounds like you're already doing like some of the creative, but you want to like figure out the marketing side of it. Crew, I own a home service company. Tips on becoming a company's go-to vendor. What kind of home service company do you have? I'll be able to speak to it a little bit. Crew. Dead wrong. What's up, dude? It's good to see you, brother. Lighthouse. Yeah, there's a drop off. Probably going to be around 25 to 50K on average for one of my products. But launching new products, which is going to make this more consistent. And for these products that you have, are these products that have been around like forever? Are these like trendy things? Like, are you following trends? What does that look like? Doug, is a paid ad just a video of me explaining what I do and putting $500 per month of ad spend? There's more to it, but I would definitely look into like advertising. So like I would speak to your ideal customer profile. So it's like one of the things that I'm doing for like my meta ads, like marketing to property management companies, is I'm like, if you're a property management company not using advertising and you want to grow your revenue and you're only getting referral based clients and stuff like that, like you got to speak to your ideal customer profile, the type of client that you want. And that's like the targeted piece. So exterior cleaning. What's the average cost, crew, for a job for your exterior cleaning? Tips on starting a small time t-shirt business. I don't know if I really like the t-shirt business stuff. Lighthouse. Been around for a long time, actually. Oh, sweet. So, like, this is something that has longevity. So you're trying to find other products that have longevity. Because I think, like, where people start going wrong is they start buying into products or doing products that, like, are super trendy. And then they keep having to change that and move around. So I love hearing that. I have a home. I had 3 strokes, and I'm going to save my home. I need to make... I don't know how to help you, brother. Mega, hey, man, started using all those tips you suggested. Go... Nice, dude. Proud of you, man. Are you putting anything into action? What's the goal now? STK, at my vacation property, the guest left a half-eaten bowl of Cheerios in the sink. I charged him $600. That's not true. Crew, 500, 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so like Facebook ads, typically you'd want to see like, is it recurring 500 or is it just like a one-time thing? Are most of your clients like one time or is there more? My wife said I'm a scaredy cat. Nice terms if I don't buy a Rolex to reward. Are you gonna? Yeah. What's that look like? Been wanting to watch for a while. I heard Rolex tell the time. This is the part where you come back and you say, Rolexes aren't there to tell the time. They're so other people know how valuable your time is. That's what I'm waiting for from you, Lighthouse. I'm waiting for you to say that. Hey, how big is your team? We have 12 people. Hell yeah. Mega, yes, man. Started my own self-help book company. Gonna start doing meta ads to learn and grow. Dude, nice. Own self-help book company. A book company. That's very interesting. Tell me about that, Mega. I'd love to know more about what you have going on. Dude, I set up the live for YouTube. We're just trying it out, seeing how it works. I don't know if I like this as much though. I'm starting to realize like how broken my glasses are, and I need to get them fixed. I don't like that. just being honest. Just being honest. How long have you been running your agency for? So I don't have an agency. I have a marketing business. There's a difference. I don't like the word agent. Marketing agencies, the whole thing is like, well, we're just a marketing agency. And it's like, yeah, but how many of those are there? We're an actual business. We got the longevity, my man. Mega, it's called Inner Peace Toolkit. I'm going to be bringing you real results soon. Going to do meta ads to learn and grow. Dude, nice. Tell me about that, bro. Lighthouse, are you ever scared to be transparent about your wealth/income online? Not really. Like, to a certain extent, I don't tell everything, right? But like, I want to be transparent because like I'm trying to have real conversations and connect. So like, the cost of connecting with people is that the cost of connecting with people is giving you more of myself. It's similar to falling in love. Like you have to truly be 10 toes in, otherwise, like, what's the point? Like, so this is similar. I'm just 10 toes in. I'm down. I'm here to share. I'm truly here to just connect with people and build things. So with sharing the income and stuff, I think when I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I actually created like a persona, like a name. I was like, oh, I'm Andrew Wild, not Andrew Street. That way my coworkers can't find me. And like looking back at it, I'm like, man, that's so stupid. Like people don't fucking care. Like nobody cares about any of that shit. Like people like to act like they do, and they act like they want to talk behind your back. But when you're making that 100K per month, like you are, Lighthouse, who gives a fuck, right? You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like, it's your life, dude. You better live it as you want to, because nobody else is gonna work as hard as you are. Nobody else is gonna be willing to do the things that you're willing to do. Nobody else is gonna, like, everything else is just a distraction. Really, that's all it is. So, yeah, I don't like the word agency either. How do you acquire most of your clients now? Paid advertising. So the same way I help my clients is the same way I help myself, which turns out it's a pretty good sales tactic when we're talking, because it's like, well, the whole reason we're talking today is because you fell in to our sales funnel or to our marketing funnel, right? That's what happened here, and it's actually like, if you did it, don't you think other people would be willing to do it for you? And if you're able to talk to those people about your business, you have good services, they'll buy, right? Lighthouse, very interesting. I'm a low-key person by nature, but love to network with like-minded people. Yeah, Lighthouse, I'm still waiting for that connect, dude. I'm still waiting. I'd love to talk you out of leaving your job. I mean, it's interesting, right? Like, it's something where like it is easier behind closed doors to get excited and pumped about things, because like when I come on here, right, the hard part is people will come in and they'll say, you don't have 3 businesses or whatever, and it's like, to a certain extent, it's like, yeah, whatever, like it's the internet. But like a long time ago for me, it was like, oh my gosh, I care about what people think. And now I've just built up some resistance and tolerance to it by going in the direction of hard, right? Love it, dude. I'm a business owner as well. It's a grind. Respect. Landon, what kind of business do you have, man? What's going on, dude? How are you? Lighthouse. LOL, we're connecting now. Come on out, you scaredy cat. It's time. It's time to play the game. Logistics, freight brokerage. Oh, nice. How'd you get into that? Is that like a family thing? Is that like you just decided to start? Come on here. I get to pick their brain, ask them about their business. Is learning meta ads hard? Any tips? That's such a loaded question, Jay. It's not easy. It takes time. takes expertise. It takes and really what I'm saying with expertise is it takes time to like actually learn the stuff and then actually apply it and understand why it's working or why it's not working, right? So like there's so much great content out there that you can learn in order to get started with something. But Jay, do you have a business right now, or what are you doing currently? I know. Yeah, anything that you guys want to get into and learn and know, I would highly suggest getting and learning and knowing marketing, mostly because every business needs marketing. Understanding marketing and sales, man, you could limp along any business for a very long time. Just started in logistics 10 years ago, started my company 1 year ago. Yes, I own a content market. Oh, right. So, Jay, content marketing. Like, is that more like social media? Because did you say videography? Tell me, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But just started, yeah, so cool, dude. Landon, how are you getting new clients? How is the business going? Talk to me about like the ins and outs of your business. Living legend. How much is your business's revenue per month, and what about the net income? Right now, we're at $75K per month for the vacation rental management company at 40 to 45% profit margins. Yes, sir. Run away. We're making it happen, dude. Do you have a business, or are you thinking about starting something, or already crushing it, dude? Talk to me, man. Got to hop off talking to some friends about scaling our lighthouse. When am I going to get into the cool kids club? Why don't you just bring them in here and we can all chat in here, lighthouse. Mega. Any tips on building social media influence? Start posting. Just post. Don't focus on the lag measures, which is like how many views you get and stuff like that. Focus on the lead measures. Just keep putting out content. That's the biggest thing. Yes, we create videos and manage social media accounts. Oh, very cool. Tell me about that, Jay. How do you like that? How long have you been doing it, and like how many clients do you have? Lighthouse, LOL, you're cooler than me. It's just the mullet, brother. It's just the mullet. Just we're making big things happen with the mullet. Highly suggest for anybody that wants to take that stand, wants to jump for it. Living legend. No, I'm 20 thinking about auto detailing with a friend. Dude, I hear a lot about auto detailing in this. People come in, they've got auto detailing businesses. They work, they don't work, or they give up on it. I'm really interested to know. Damn, the mullet goes crazy. I gotta hop on. Dude, the mullet's nice. What's nice is it looks maybe a little bit more formal in the front, right? Party in the back. So we're here, dude. People really can't tell though. Like when I'm like in my calls and stuff for like sales meetings, like when I won that sale today for a marketing business, like it's like cool. Nobody knows, and maybe I'm just telling myself nobody knows. But Big G, why don't you lease your property for 1 year versus Airbnb? Why don't you lease, like rent it out as a long-term rental? Because it doesn't make as much money. Properties on like short-term rentals, vacation rentals, they make good money. Make way better money than long-term rentals. That's for sure. That can kind of depend on the type of property too, but ooh baby, yeah. Dun, dun. Jay, have you ever done ads for lawyers? I haven't, but I really don't think it would be overall that difficult. Like you're talking about maybe like personal injury or something like that, Jay. If If you guys have referrals, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to work it. So you let me know. Big G, guaranteed monthly rent is better than here and there 2 to 5 day rentals. So I work at a 75% occupancy throughout a month, Big G, because we optimize the pricing. So like we don't have to worry about having 2 to 5 or guaranteed months when like it's basically being underpriced by getting 100% occupancy, right? So that's kind of the logic there. Impact, how did you get started with 2 and 3? 2 is the furnishing business. So basically we needed to furnish properties for the management company because we had investors that wanted that. And then 3, we're marketing for ourselves anyway. So we just help other people do it now in the home services and real estate niches. User, own any Airbnbs? I own a duplex. Looking to do more. My wife just came out of school, so we're gonna be looking at doing some more. Jay, do you have a referral program? Nothing yet, but we could talk, Jay. I mean, if you got work, for me, we could definitely talk. See, the thing is, what you're doing with organic is so powerful that like it's the opposite arm of paid advertising, right? And so like if you got good stuff, I wouldn't even mind like referring people like that to my clients, because the truth is like social, like organic posts and like explaining myself super well here, but it's like the organic side of it matches the paid in a way that like you wouldn't expect. Long-term rental? No, Airbnb or short-term rental, vacation rental. And sometimes medium-term rentals. Jay, where are you based? Minnesota, my man. Although my businesses obviously are remote, so we service the entire nation. So I'm trying to stream right now on YouTube as well, and it does not. It has zero discoverability. And stuff sucks about like the information and all that, but overall, they've got a pretty sweet algorithm for being found. Big G, do you hire a person to clean in between rentals? Absolutely. Yep. Did you have experience with ads when you started your marketing business? Yeah, so I only started the marketing business because I found success with paid advertising. Through my own businesses. So there's nothing that I'm doing for other people that I haven't done for myself first in order to find that success. What? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Would you recommend doing ads for others if you've never ran ads before? If they know that, yeah, I would say if they know that, then yes. Like if they're willing to do a deal with you and you're saying, hey, I'm going to give you discounted pricing, or even do it for free if you allow me to work on your stuff with it. But like you already have a business in social media management, Jay, where like you could be getting customers through paid advertising. So like you should do it for yourself first and then do it for other people and help them find that success. I think that'll bring you a lot more comfort. So, but yeah, I mean, all businesses start somewhere, right? So the big thing is like, if you do decide to put a product together and you do decide to sell it and you don't want to disclose that kind of information, it just comes down to you wanting to go out and crush it and kill it. Because I feel like a lot of businesses start that way. It's not a bad way to start. It's just like you better perform. And how do you perform? Well, you dig deep and you go through a lot of pain in order to figure it out. I was thinking offering a free trial with my existing clients with my own agency as well. Or yeah, with my there you go again, saying agency, bro. With your own business. Yes, business. It's a business, brother. It's a business. You are around forever. It's a business. I was thinking of offering a free trial with my existing clients. Yeah, I mean that probably wouldn't suck, especially if you have the upsell. The big thing is like not pissing them off. So like, yeah, and I'd probably start with small groups of people, probably that you trust a little bit more. So I wouldn't offer it up to your entire base right away. I mean, I don't know how many clients you have, but I'd probably only start off with one to two people. Do you have like an ideal customer profile, Jay? Like, do you work with real estate agents for like your content stuff, or what does that look like? More time. Okay. And just dance. That record, babe. Can I have one? Have one what? Deep fried Twix. Jay, I have a construction, med spa, real estate, and car detailers. Yeah, I mean the big thing with marketing is just knowing like for construction, who is the ideal customer profile? Is that a homeowner? Is that an investor? Like knowing that and like asking those types of questions helps kind of qualify into your paid ads. So I was gonna ask you about ads for real estate, how effective it is. It's super effective. Um, Real estate and home services is what I do for people. So, or like those are the industries that I service. Obviously, happy to help other industries too, but those are like the bread and butter. The butter. One more time, I'm gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright, up the dancing. One more time, I'm gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. One more time, I'm gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Mm. Oh, we don't stop. Let's see. I have a construction company in Cardi that I was going to ask. Yeah, ads are effective. They work. So, one more time. Celebration. Know it's going to be right tonight. Eh, yeah, yeah. Come on. All right. I heard some do percentage of ad budget or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you can do performance based. We currently are just retainer right now, but we're going to be building in like right now is our probably cheapest pricing we'll ever have. So, and then we'll be putting in performance. So, and just doing mostly performance as long as like we have a requirement of ad spend. Well, I'm gonna sell Monster or Red Bull? Red Bull, brother. One more time. Performance deals is where it's at. How long did it take you to reach 10K per month? Um, for like a few months. I typically like try to solidify like where I'm at. Like I'm trying to learn a little bit slower. So like when I learn the pieces that I feel like are solid, then it's like then you just smash it. So like I think it's good to get feedback quickly in situations like that and then scale it to the moon. So like I've got moments where I'm definitely like building, building, scale, building, scale. Right? Like you just break new ceilings and walls and life's good. Life's a good. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I have 30K in my checking account. I'm 19, sophomore college. I trade stock options and futures. Oh, so I normally suggest is doing like some kind of service-based business. So like if you guys are looking at making more money and you want to get started with the business, you don't actually have to take out loans, you don't have to take out credit cards. Like you guys can find success um, by having a service-based business. Now, what is a service-based business? It can be anything from a handyman business where you're putting together furniture for people and you're just using the tools out of the box. It's like basically free. All the way to having your own marketing agency, just things where you're using your knowledge and your time in order to make other people's money. So like that's 100% what I would say. Yeah, I mean if you don't have, so I'll be out of college debt free as well. So like if you don't have college debt, dude, like you might as well start a business because there's no ceiling to what the future of that can look like. So like if you get started right now and you grind, the next year your life could be completely different, and your job or the like having your potential future job would be completely outdated. Like you will make so much more in your own business, especially if you start like a marketing agency. What is your school about, dude? Which is a free entrepreneurial community for entrepreneurs. So it's a place where you guys can network with each other. It's a place where you can kind of introduce yourself, but it's also a place where I'm going to be building out content for like how people can get started in business, how people can build up things that they're working on currently. It's a really good place to be and a good place to hang out. So that's kind of some of it. I'm bringing out free content though all the time. So like that's something that I'm really trying to push here. And I actually have an outline right now for a course put together. It's going to be free on how to get started with your business, how to get started with like a service-based business. So there's a lot of myths out there on how to get started, and the truth is like you're not a true business until you sell. So when you make that first sale, it's over, dude. It's over. The rest of your life is planned. It's made up. Don't go simple and sweet as the way that I live. Keep the questions coming though, guys. Obviously, more than happy to talk a little bit more about like the community or about like service-based businesses. There's a lot of really good stuff that is out there, but more than happy. Jay, I'm joining. I appreciate you, Jay, man. It'll be good to connect, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a good place. Make sure you introduce yourself too. So talk about like what your business is. Talk about the things you have going on. Any wins that you have right now. Like all of that's super helpful, especially for people who are just getting started. It's like helping provide that awareness that other people are already getting after it and killing it, right? Or at least starting and doing the thing that they said they were gonna do. So I would love to see that from you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are doing it. making it happen. A little simple and clean going on here. Living tonight, it's hard to let it go. Simple and clean. Like this and that monster. Thoughts on online businesses? Yeah, service-based business can be an online business, man. So basically, what I'm saying is like you can have a marketing company where it's location independent and it's all online. That's how my company, No Luck Leads, basically is built and started. So we don't meet people in person. Everything's through Google Meet, where we kind of talk about our services, what we're able to do for you, and that's how I've sold all the people that I've talked to is online over the last 3 years. So don't go simple and clean as the way that you're made. Do it tonight. It's hard to let it go. What is a marketing company? What exactly do you do? So, our marketing business, we help other businesses with paid advertising. So, helping them generate more revenue, more leads to their business so that they can have more clients. And so, what we do is we find people through Facebook and Instagram by paying for it. I don't know if you've ever seen like those sponsored ads. They fill out a form on there asking about the service. They get hit with an email, text messages, AI automations, chatbots, the whole deal, whole kit and caboodle, so that like these people are warmed up, they book an appointment, and then your sales team can convert on it. So like, but it's basically at the end of the day just helping other businesses build their revenue, and I think that's probably the biggest thing is like how are you going to build the revenue? So, and I haven't really asked this yet, but if you guys haven't already, please do give a follow, subscribe. You know, if you're getting some value out of this, we're doing these lives every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. And I want to see your beautiful entrepreneurial faces in here, hanging out, asking these awesome questions that you guys have. Really, really love it. Really love being able to go back and forth and connect like this. So I appreciate it, and I'm very appreciative of you guys. So thank you, thank you. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, if you guys have questions, more than happy to answer. Keep them rocking. Keep them coming. Let's go. I'm pumped, man. Pumped for what's going on. I'm pumped on the budget one. I would say is if you haven't started, you're looking to start a business, there's a lot of really good technical questions you could ask. In my journey, the things that I ended up having to figure out one by one is like stumbling around in the dark when you're just getting started. So it's like, does hiring people work? Yes, it does. Okay, but I can't afford people in the US. Okay, well, hire someone in the Philippines. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know I could do that, right? So like whether it's the hiring piece, the marketing piece, like let me know what the questions are here, because like if you guys want to know how you're going to get clients, if you want to know like what are the first steps to like starting something, or like if you guys are more advanced and you're already crushing it in a business, I'm happy to help too. We help businesses grow all the time. I do operational consulting for businesses already. So like if you guys want to know about systems and processes in order to get the people that you hire like on board and like figuring out what they need to do and making sure that they're staying on top of what they need to do, let's chat, man. Are you in any sort of real estate? Yeah, man. I mean, I've got a vacation rental management company, um, and then I also have a duplex. We're looking at maybe buying some more. If you go back and give up your 20-year-old advice, give your 20-year self old advice for setup for what the future would be. I would say get started on your journey. There's a thought that I've had that I think more people need to embrace. And if you guys have ever seen Pokemon, you would know that Ash Ketchum starts his journey at 11 years old into the wilderness, going to find Pokemon. And like when you guys are young, when you're 20 years old, 18, 19, like there's literally no risk to you. You don't have any debt yet. You guys don't have anything negative going for you. So you might as well start a service-based business and fail as hard and fast as you possibly can. So you have the fast feedback loops. So you know what doesn't work, so that you can finally start understanding what does work and why it works. And the earlier you get started with understanding and knowing that, the faster you are going to find the success that you're looking for. You also don't have like a family and a bunch of other life stuff that holds you back from like really pushing forward with some of that. Let's see. Gonna build and keep the growth going. How do I introduce the virtual aspects of a business to a yacht management owner that I work for? I think you had mentioned something like this before. Um, I mean, are you trying to sell them your services? I guess talk to me about that a little bit. Beyond the budget, my biggest struggle is being at the top of the org chart with no one directing my day to day. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like, if it's just you, it's hard to know what you need to do. Like especially when you're an entrepreneur, it's like, oh, I have to wake up on my own. Nobody's pushing me to do this. Nobody's pushing me to be a self starter, right? So like sometimes too, understand like, do I want to be an entrepreneur or do I want to be like an employee and do I like that world? Because like there's nothing wrong with being an employee. It's just it wasn't right for me, right? So I'm not trying to push you guys out of something if you enjoy it or like it. I'm just saying if you guys have fears and that's the reason that you're staying in something, that's not good. So I'd love to see you guys find success. How do you find good marketing in the Philippines? Um, I mean, there's people over in the Philippines that have the talents. It's just a lot of interviewing. So like having like a talent acquisition funnel is a pretty big thing to do. It's like building that out, and it's something that I'm trying to work on myself because honestly, I don't have it like nailed down. I've just done enough so that I don't get my head chopped off. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll move some of that, some of those bottles back there. Let's see here. He is not in the virtual truth of businesses. Very traditional gentleman, business owner would love. Yeah, I mean, here's the deal: people will buy online, right? So, like, it's. I mean, you can take my advice for it. Sold someone on it today, so um, it works. It just might not be what he's used to, and older generations can have a little bit of a harder time with the whole virtual thing. But like overall, like technology is pushing forward, and I mean, COVID definitely helped out with some of this, where it's like people don't really feel the need to meet in person. So like some things kind of opened up for that. Have you worked with VAs out of Asia or South America? What's your experience? Experience is completely just the Philippines, beyond budget. Mega Billions, buy it from him. Gnome, pros and cons of both. I'm developing a virtual assistant agency as my next business. Now I'm more firmly got some good leads. Nice, dude. Where are you going to get your VAs from to introduce the virtual? They dissolve. Illusion. Yeah. Started and I started going to real estate meetups and saying like, yeah, I could manage your property for you. And really it's just humble beginnings, bro. Like nothing really too crazy from that extent. Like very humble beginnings. Then I built that into a furnishing business. Then I built it into a marketing business, just based on all adjacent things that all service same property. So talk about what are some AI agent automations you've heard of? So that's something I'm actually actively working on, Mega Billions. So the AI agent thing is going to be crazy. I'm going to be buying some courses here because it's so helpful with it's so helpful with the marketing stuff. Like the AI automations are incredible. I highly suggest for anybody that isn't doing AI automations to be doing AI automations, or to learn it as well. Like, yeah, I mean, honestly, school is a great place to find people that are like putting out like information about AI. Um, it's super super helpful, and yeah. What courses you looking into? So in school, I just looked up AI automation. That's one of those things where it's like, I think there's one that was like $67 a month, but maybe a lot of times those courses are like $100 a month, and you get to be part of like a community and stuff. So, and they focus maybe more on volume. So I should pull it up though because I have it right here actually. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think, let's see. For there's one AI automations by Jack. He seems to have quite a few at $67 a month. He talks about the value. I mean, to me, for $67 a month, really that's not crazy, especially if I can learn something very quickly. And it just like takes out the hassle of like needing to like figure it out on my own and watch like millions of YouTube videos. So like if it does that, then great. If not, I'll quit it pretty quickly. So like the reason I want to pay for like courses and education is because there's speed to education, there's speed to the knowledge. I'm not trying to sit around and absorb every single thing that they're saying. I'm trying to figure out how is this going to help me? How can I build? And like ultimately, I want to grow my businesses. And so, if these courses help me do that and get past things, then fantastic. That's what I want. So, I'm just trying to get past the gate, right? Trying not to be gate kept. Trying to build, trying to grow the businesses, bro. But anyway, guys, if you guys haven't already, please do give a follow. We're doing these lives every Sunday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Central. If you guys are finding value, follow, subscribe, whatever it might be to you. We're doing these lives often, frequent. Want to make sure you guys are in here talking business, learning. I'm trying to learn too, all the time. So, but this is a good place to be, a good place to hang out. So, give me a follow, give me a subscription. I'd love to see that happen. The other piece is, if you guys haven't already, click the link in my bio. There's a free community basically for entrepreneurs. It's awesome. Help you become an entrepreneur, showing you like content on how to get started in business. Those are all things that like I'm trying to help and bring into the world. I'm trying to get more people to become business owners ultimately, because I think it helps. I think it helps out the world if we have more people who are business owners. When a man with money meets a man with experience, the man with money leaves with experience, and the man with experience leaves with money. Is that how it goes? I thought I heard something along those lines of where the experience gets the money, and like, I think part of it was a little bit interesting. Chase, what businesses do you own? So I own a vacation rental management company, a furnishing business, and a marketing company. So we do like meta ads and back end automations for home services and real estate, service based businesses. So, uh, Chase, what kind of do you have a business? Are you thinking about starting a business? Talk to me, man. What do you have going on? Thanks, sir. Absolutely, my dude. It's good to see you guys. Good to hang out. Good to be here. For the first time. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm really thinking about this AI stuff. This is kind of where my head has been, and I know that like this is the path forward. Um, yeah, this is the path forward. That's all. Thanks, sir. You betcha. You betcha, man. Chase, I'm fresh out of high school and I'm starting in sales right now. I would for sure want to own one eventually, but sales feels like a great skill to start with since I don't know the exact direction. Yeah, so a couple tips for you because like you are pretty young. People coming in, I don't know what kind of sales position you have, but like if you're selling shoes at the shoe store, right? Like people are walking into your store. The whole goal, a really good salesperson also gets their leads. So they also figure out the marketing piece so they don't have to wait around so they can just go and sell. So if you figure out the marketing piece and you figure out sales, like life's going to be really good because you're going to have unlimited revenue that you're able to generate for people. And it makes you an incredible asset. So I own 4 businesses and my goal is 200K per month. Let me know if you have any advice. Babu, that's cool, dude. What kind of businesses do you have? Can you speak to them? Jalapeno saying hello, Andrew. Having a good night so far, dude. I'm having a pretty decent night so far. I didn't have a great day today, mostly because, man, issues with people on the team. That's rough. That's rough. We're having issues right now with some people on one of our teams. So, um, it's not it's not something I like dealing with. The HR piece of any business is not something that is fun to do. It's painful. It's hard conversations. So, but I'm selling clients. I'm making that happen. So that's exciting. I like that piece a lot. So, how do you think about the sales funnel? 'Cause I'd be more than happy to talk to you about how you could get from your 40K to 80K. How do you get clients for the marketing business? Running ads? Exactly. The exact thing I do to get my clients is the exact thing I'll do for my clients. And it's actually one of the best ways to have the sales pitch. Because it'll be like, well, you're here today because because you came through my ads. And as a result of that, I would like to point out that I am the winner. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, like if you put your money where your mouth is, and you go and find them yourself, then like that's what this whole thing's about, right? So it's insurance sales. Definitely got a lot to learn about every aspect. What was your first business you started? The vacation rental management company. So I started going to real estate meetups and saying, "Hey, I can manage your property for you." Anytime, Chase, that you solve someone else's problem, that is how you make money. And you need to find people with the most amount of problems that pay the most, where there's the most people that have those problems. Like that's really what it is. Um, and then like with insurance, like yeah, you're gonna need to know it to like sell it, but like I would figure out how you can get more people who need insurance too. So like if you can find people that are doing that or help out with like the marketing side of it, if you can get any aspect into that, life's gonna be good. It's a consulting business. We advise fundraising founders on their raise, then intro them to investors. Okay, and how do you get paid there? Are they just fundraising founders? Are they just paying you like hourly, or is there like a bill that you charge? Time is precious. Appreciate the follow. If you guys haven't already, give a subscribe, give a follow. Be like time is precious, right? Make your time precious. Give a follow. Cut the lines. Be a part of this entrepreneurial community. This is the place to be. Thank you so much. Time is precious. What do you have going on, man? Do you have a business? Are you looking at starting something? We do 3 month engagements. They pay up front. What's the average fee beyond the budget? Like how much is like the average revenue you make? Um, were you in real estate before, so you knew what problems they were having? So I started house hacking, which is something where I bought a duplex for 3.5% down because you can get homeowner financing and put 3.5 or 3 to 5% down for a property that's between a single family house, duplex, triplex, and fourplex. So we bought a duplex with it, with the least amount of money down possible, and then we rented out the other side. It got us living for free, and I rented out the other side on Airbnb. So that's kind of how it started. So I had maybe some ideas, but like overall, it was going to real estate meetups that changed it for me. Starting asking people what their problems are. Beyond the budget, about 10K per engagement, ranges from 6 to 15, 10K per average. Dude, so how are you getting your leads right now? Beyond the budget. Crocs Nation, do you have a holding company? I do not at the moment. There's a lot of questions too about like the legal entities. Is there like a specific reason like for that question, Crocs Nation? Do you have a business like holding company, man? Mega, what resources did you use to find these real estate meetups? So there's actually a really convenient app called the Meetups app. So I highly suggest you do it. You'll find local real estate meetups in your area. So Chase, how old were you when you started your first business? Dude, I was 28. So like you said you're 20, you could just do nothing for the next 8 years and then decide to start and be where I am, dude. Think about that. Like how exciting is that? That's awesome. I'm excited for you, Chase, dude. Um, SDRs using LI is how we find leads. SDRs. You might need to spell that out for me beyond the budget. Oh, LinkedIn. Gotcha. For anything that I mean, I do paid ads through Meta, dude. I would honestly do paid ads. If you're not doing paid ads already, like it would change your business and it would get you to where you're looking to go. Yeah. Good girls enough again. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Beyond the budget, just worried about audience not being on Facebook. So let me help break some limiting beliefs for you here. Meta ads are through Facebook and Instagram. The demographics on Facebook are a little bit older. The demographics for Instagram are but really probably up to like 50, something like that. So there's millions, tens of millions of people, if not a billion, on these platforms, and everybody has a Facebook, everybody has an Instagram, especially these people that are your ideal customer profile. They'll see it, they'll get interested, they'll fill out the form. So like we do everything, all of our paid advertising based on like max conversion leads, and I'd be really surprised if it didn't work out for you. Jeff, what's up, sir? What's going on, dude? How are you? How's business? How's life? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're jamming. What's a good budget, you think? You said you're making 40K a month. Typically, you should be putting 5 to 15% of total revenue towards your marketing budget. So that's usually what you should expect to do. I always suggest if you're just getting started, you can start off smaller. If you want to learn things faster, have a bigger budget, but that's kind of up to you. But yeah, I mean, if you could, like, I'd be happy to talk to you about it beyond the budget. If that's something that you're looking into, like, I would be happy to connect with you on it. 30 Dark Nights. I want to start a business, athletes to email college coaches for them. Any advice for marketing? Sorry, TikTok limits characters. I want to start a business of athletes to email college coaches for them. Yeah, I mean, what's your plan there? Talk to me a little bit. And like, what's your business strategy? Like, how much money are you looking to make? Are you looking to make the money from the college or from the athlete themselves? beyond the budget, any thoughts on LinkedIn ads? I don't actually use LinkedIn ads for the stuff that I'm doing. Um, what I would suggest is what I would suggest is if you're looking at doing advertising, Meet Alfred is actually a really cool AI for LinkedIn that'll help you find people. That can be like partly like your part of your plan. It's an AI tool that's really cool for LinkedIn. We can chat. I mean, you can DM me, dude. We can have an actual conversation about like what our us marketing for you could look like. Yeah, you use Alfred. Yeah, I figured that might be the case. But yeah, dude, talk to me, man. I mean, you can start off with like $1,000, but I would suggest like building from there because like this is your revenue that we're talking about, right? Like you want to put money into things that grow your business, not more expenses, right? Um, how did you get your start in property management? Honestly, the way that I had started with vacation rental management is I just went to real estate meetups and I started saying, "Hey, I can solve those problems for you." Um, Chase, I'm 18, man. What's your best advice if you're starting from scratch at my age with no real marketable skills yet? Bro, get skills. YouTube's an awesome resource. Like if you want to start a marketing agency focusing on meta ads like what I've done, everything you need to know is on YouTube. You just need to spend the time that you would need in order to do that. Come up with a product, start selling it to people. But like by the time that you're 20, Chase, you could be making tens of thousands of dollars every single month easily. Like, yeah, it's not really easy in the beginning, but like you can figure it out. And it's all online, so like you're location independent, right? Uh, I'll email coaches on their behalf. Most high school athletes don't take the time to do it; they pay monthly. Hopefully, you'll be able to find a way to automate it a little bit with AI. Ideally, we'll target their parents, not the athletes directly. Yeah, I mean, if I were you, I would look to get the colleges to pay. So it's kind of like being a recruiter almost, right? So like everybody that they decide to sign on, it's like, okay, well, you owe me money for finding these people for you. I've got like there's like a gnat in here. Chase, is marketing the route you would suggest? Yeah, man. I think marketing's awesome. Honestly, like as a CEO of my own businesses, marketing and sales are the two most important things. So like even if you had a shit business, like you could keep your business alive by having more clients coming in than clients going out. That's absolutely the truth. Do you want that to be the case? No, you don't. But sales and marketing can keep a company open forever. So like if you even if you just started a sales agency and you started helping other businesses with their sales, like that could be dope too. So or you could have it all in one and do marketing and sales. But I just suggest you go out there and you start putting yourself out there, figuring out what the competition's doing, and then create a product. Oh, that's a unique way. Thanks, bro. Absolutely, dude. I'm here to provide unique ways. 30 Dark Nights. Also, is your name based on 30 Nights of Dark or Darkness? 30 Nights of Darkness, that scary movie with the vampires. PlayStation. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. This is Business Talk, where we're talking a little business. Honestly, one of the things, Chase, I know you were talking about this, but the thing I'm trying to focus on too is like, in addition to marketing and sales, is like AI. So people are coming out with like AI automation agencies where they're going into other businesses. They're helping solve a problem. So like, they're putting together like an AI automation to solve a problem for businesses. And if you can do that and you solve problems that are like pretty universal, you have a pretty good model and a pretty good product that you can copy and paste into other businesses. So like that is also a really cool one and something you can do from home. So and AI is the future. So don't get left behind, man. Don't get left behind. Don't do it. Don't get left behind. You don't want to get left behind. there's one thing I've learned. It's don't get left behind. First 4 paying members. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. It's good to see you guys here. Love hanging out. We're making big things happen. Bros, I won another client today for the marketing business. Feels good. Feels good. Here to share the win. It's for an awesome company. They make $1.5 million a year. It's kind of cool. They want to make 5. Coming in, trusting the things that we have going on. I'm pumped about it, dude. Life's good. Good things are happening. Man. If it were me, yes, just know how to put the process. Can you break down the software and services you use on the management side? Yeah. Dog, do you have real estate or are you looking at management? Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. But like a PMS software I use is like HostAway. If you guys are smaller, I would suggest Hospitable because it's better pricing. Beyond the budget, how did you find them? Paid advertising, my man. Paid advertising. That's how I found them. Doing the very thing that I will help them do to find new clients. I found them with. They came through my paid advertising. We did it. They came through the paid advertising. Yeah, that's actually how it happened, but yeah. Dog, not management. Want to enter STR though. Oh, you mean you want to like buy properties, dog? Jeff, paid ads force people to know who you are. Yeah, exactly. And then you're going to high intent people who are more likely to fill out the things. So like we're doing max conversion leads through Facebook. So yeah, beyond the budget from Facebook. Yep. So it's Meta, so it's Facebook and Instagram. And I think that's where like the big ticket is like it's 2 platforms that have overlapping audiences, but like the Instagram one is kind of where like the younger audience comes in. So that AI stuff was something I was thinking about. I figured I'd start in sales so I can learn how to actually get my idea across and sold. Yeah, I mean, start off with one, Chase, right? So like when you're just getting started, learn one skill, learn it really well, and think about it, build on it, like make that your thing. And then once you've perfected that or gotten really good at it, like add more skills to your repertoire. So like next I would add marketing. And it's like, okay, now I know how to sell, right? Okay. But if I don't have any leads coming to me, how can I sell? Okay, I got to figure out marketing, right? Now it's like, okay, let's do marketing. Let's figure out marketing. Okay, now I know how to get leads coming in. I know how to sell those leads, so I'll talk to them, but I'm not as efficient as I could be. Okay, well, like, how could I get more efficient? Well, if we're reached out right away by some form of AI or email automation workflows, like stuff like that, then like that could help me with my conversions and my sales. So like now there's more of a bridge and a gap between the marketing and the sales as they're happening. Speed to lead is the biggest thing in sales. So like the faster that we can have touch points on those people, the better it's going to be. So like now it's like it's figuring out the skills first individually and then optimizing them across the board. So that's what you can expect. That's kind of what it looks like too. So, but I think Chase, for you, if that's something that like you're new to, I mean, that's the way to be. And if you guys haven't already, please do give a follow, give a subscribe. We are doing these lives every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. And I want to see your beautiful entrepreneurial faces in here, guys. I want to see it. I want to see it for myself, and I want to see you guys in here following. I also want you guys to click the link in my bio, click the link in my description. You guys will see a free community called the Business Blueprint for Entrepreneurs. It is free, completely free, where I'm currently creating a course that's going to be free on how to get started in business. And I'm going to talk through examples. I'm going to be talking through mindset. I'm going to be talking through a lot of things that I'm thinking about in hindsight on how I would get started if I was getting started for the first time again. No, it's going to be super helpful. I think that you guys will find a lot of value from it. And so, yeah, links in bio or description. You both. One of the things we did that improved sales was sending proposal after first call rather than after the team talks about it. After first call. Yeah, I mean, getting that information out there, I mean, that's interesting, right? Like, and I don't know exactly what you mean by this, like first call rather than after the team talks about it. Like, I don't give any of my leads time to think about, like, oh, well, we'll think about it. Like, no. We're going to set up a time on the calendar so that you can actively tell me yes or no in the next meeting. And I don't even like to get that far, but I will do that. And it's like, we got to put you down on the calendar, because if I don't, you'll weasel your way out of this, and then nothing will end up happening. Even if you actually wanted the service, you might just forget about it. So we got to stay top of mind. Beyond the budget, we used to wait until they made a decision to go with us. Yeah, I would not wait. I would not wait 1 second. It's time to play the game. It's time to send that proposal. That way they can look it over, they can make a decision, and you're putting the pressure on them too, right? You're like, I said everything I'm going to do. Now you have all the information in mind to make a decision. Make the decision. Like, please, for the love of all that is good and holy. I'm the crazy frog. I just want to know. Hi, Johnny. What's going on, my man? What's your most profitable business? So the one that's been around the longest is the vacation rental management company, and that is the most profitable for now, because that's the one that I've been growing and building the most on. The marketing is the newest. Polish FL, how do I get into rental management? Brother, start going to real estate meetups. Start going and finding people who are looking for management. Become the problem. Become the solution to their problem. That's how you figure it out, my man. That's how you figure it out. Welcome in. This is Business Talk, where we're talking business. Yeah. Chase, appreciate the advice, brother. You know your stuff. I appreciate that, dude. Mastering the one skill first and adding the building blocks on top seems like the move. Not trying to hop around, trying a bunch of things, but getting better at none. Yeah, I mean, perfect the craft. If you're going to do something, and if it's going to be worthwhile, perfect the craft. Perfect sales. Perfect marketing. Perfect AI. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's exactly it, Chase. Because like for me, myself, and I, sales is where I started and where my bread and butter is. So like you get good at sales, the rest of it's going to become a lot easier. But like get good at one, right? Because like here's the other side. Say you get good at marketing first. You got leads coming in, but you can't sell them. like that sucks, right? Like that's not good. So, a little food for thought. Do you manage the rental only online? I mean, we're a remote service-based business, but we're a remote management company. Yeah. Do you have to manage context switching, going from sales to marketing to ops to the next thing, etc.? Do you have to manage context switching? I mean, for me, dude, it's all in one. Like, I understand, like, even though the marketing company is newer, all I did today was switch between the vacation rental management and the marketing business today as I had sales calls. And that was so interesting because I get what you're saying, but like all I did was talk about how it works. Like it works for me and how I started this in my own business. And like when you come from like the when you have that core strength of knowing like I already had to figure this out for myself. Now I just help other people figure it out. Like there's a lot of power in that. It's very magnetic. Gotta get that money. Chase, amazing. What sales job did you start with, and how did your journey with sales go? Um, I didn't have a traditional sales job. To be honest, I had just started my business. I had already kind of had more of like an affinity. Like my natural affinity is probably sales. If I'm being honest, like it's something I'm good at talking. I can turn it on. And I think like my whole life I've just kind of built upon like a sales skill. Not that I was necessarily selling stuff, just more of like selling an idea, selling like getting excited about things, talking about stuff, trying to get other people on board with things. Like that's kind of how I came into it. And then when I started the vacation rental management company, I basically just like um, I was forced into it, and then I just did it, and then I just did reps of it, and it was just dun, 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 dun. So I mean, for me, it was a little bit different, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having a job in sales and learning how to do it there, and then like using that as an opportunity to jump into something. So it's hard to go from one part of the business to the other, going from one meeting to another. That's my challenge, being super efficient and high performing across all areas of the business. I don't do it well. Yeah. Well, the thing is, beyond the budget, to kind of help out with the thought process there is like, you're not going to be perfect. Like, if you think about a company like Walmart, if you think about like their marketing department, they probably have multiple people that are just doing the ad creative. And so those people are going to be way better than you at the ad creative because that's all they do all day, every day. And then there's people who are setting up the ad campaigns, and that's all they do all day, every day. So they're going to be way better than you at that because they have way more resources to do that kind of thing. And then there's going to be the next piece of that where it's like, well, the people that are putting together like the budgets and thinking about like what the future looks like for it. And like there's just people there's other companies with way more resources than what you and I have. And that's okay, but that's where the strategy comes in. And so like you're not expected to be 100% every single area. You just need to be good enough to keep it moving forward. And I think that's the major piece. Appreciate the share, my man. Thank you, thank you. Chase, did you go to college, and what's your opinion on it? Yeah, I mean, I've got an accounting and business administration degrees, so I think the experience I have from internships was great. I think accounting helped focus me a little bit more as like an individual for myself, because, but I mean, it depends on what you want. But like, I don't think college is worth it. But I will say this: it allowed me when I had the college degree, I got a job at Fortune 500 like accounting firm, or not Fortune, Big Four accounting firms that work on Fortune 500 companies, and we got to see how massive companies find success, both from like a internal processes perspective, and like it's not by luck. So like what I was talking about earlier with resources, like, they've got it right. So like now it just comes down to nailing down their processes. But they know like we're going to grow by 5% next year, and because they're in the billions and trillions, like that makes sense. Like the margins aren't as great the bigger at that level. So, but that's still way more than what I'm making. So I mean, hell, their 5% is my million%. I don't know. Agreed. Keep it moving forward, but we're in need to grow this fast mode. Yeah. We're converting the business from a lifestyle business to a scalable product business, preparing to raise from VCs. Beyond the budget, man, did you reach out, dude? I'd be more than happy to help you guys with that. If I can get you to believe in the power of Facebook, get you to believe in the power of Facebook and Instagram. See, I wouldn't suggest meta ads to a company if you made like $300 per product, or $100, or $500. Like, that's not what we're trying to do. And if it's, especially if it's not recurring. So, because you need to have a return on your money. If you spend $1, you want to get $10 back, right? So, tell me if you feel alive. I don't know. Go, 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 go. What's the biggest hurdle you had to overcome when starting? Myself. Myself tried to get in the way of myself, unfortunately. I think as humans, we have a natural proclivity to self sabotage. I think we almost want to fail. And in that, we get in our own way. And so I think having the courage and confidence to step forward every day and say, no, this is my business. I'm going to take this thing by the reins, and overcoming the fears, concerns, anxiety that you have is massive, because it's kind of one of those like fuck your feeling moments. Like, it doesn't matter how you feel, like just go out there and do it anyway. So, beyond the budget, how many hours do you work in the day? Um, well, I started my meetings. I mean, it's 10 o'clock right now. I started my meetings this morning at 6:30. So I'm at 16 hours right now, outside of a maybe small lunch break. Right now, there's more to come. Jason Acosta, man, I'm conflicted about what business to start. I want to do content, real estate, sales, etc. I'm stuck. Dude, just choose your heart. Any one of those will work, right? Any one of those businesses you'll find success with. You can always start the next one after you find success with the first one. Why not do them all? Just choose the one you want to start off with first and plan to do the other ones too. But the truth is, like, once you start your one, you're going to have a better idea if the other ones even make sense. Gabe, what do you do? I'm an entrepreneur. I own 3 different businesses. I own a vacation rental management company, a furnishing business, and a marketing business. Love the mullet. I appreciate you. Thank you. Formal in the front, party in the back, people. It's that simple. It's that simple. Chase, I feel that, right, for sure. What helps your mindset the most in being able to get up and push every day, even when not seeing results? Um, Honestly, maybe in the beginning, some of it was fear. I won't lie to you. Some of it was like, I just need to keep doing this. I just put my head down and had blind faith a lot of times. Um, I mean, being around people who are doing it, killing it, and crushing it really helps, Chase. So, like, putting yourself around other people who want similar things and are actively going after it, and that's the key part, actively going after it, is the main thing here. So, let's see here. Renee, what if you owe back taxes from your business? Will that affect your FinCEN reporting being targeted? Renee, I've got an accountant that puts all my taxes together for me. They pull the revenue out of the bank account for me. So nothing I got to worry about. Gabe, I own a painting and construction business. Only 2 years in, we're pushing very close to 7 figures. What would you recommend for me to continue, grow, and scale this thing? So, Gabe, talk to me, man. How are you currently getting business? How are you currently getting business? That's really going to help me out with, like, what's your lead generation? How are you marketing? All organic. Holy nuts. So, Gabe, I've got a little secret for you. Word of mouth, referrals, partnerships. Yeah. So, Gabe, I've got a little secret for you, brother. Paid advertising would do it for you. I'm going to give a plug here, Gabe. I'm going to give a plug if you're open to it. I own a marketing business called No Luck Leads. Take the luck out of getting leads. Basically, we help you. We build out your CRM. We help you build out your paid advertising, and we basically get lead forms coming in. We help you out with the back end automations so that you can get clients coming in. They're automatically getting talked to. They're getting qualified, and it's getting passed on to your sales team or yourself. Marketing works. And the way I started the marketing business is because I had done marketing for myself. And so we specialize in real estate and home services niches. So I would love to help you out, man, if that's something that you're looking for. Obviously, if you just want to talk about paid advertising and you're thinking about stepping your feet in, that's great. But like the way that I think about it is it's all return, right? So like you should get $1 for every dollar you spend, you should get $10 back. And so I'm very metrics based. And yeah, I think like if you knew for a fact that every time you spend $500, you make $20,000, that's probably a deal you'd be willing to do, right? So like that's what we do. That's what we help build for you, and that's how you scale it. Because then if you know every time I spend $500, I make $20,000, then you'd probably spend a lot more than $500 in order to make that kind of return and that kind of multiple, right? So like that's the way. Let's see here. Boom, there's your answer. Your customers will have to believe you can help them. Good point. Jason, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, be like Jason. Give a subscription, a subscribe, a follow. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate all the questions that you're asking. I appreciate how you guys are crushing it in life, making big things happen. I appreciate you for being here with me, hanging out. We're learning. We're talking marketing. Why not? We're talking business. Why not? User, marketing. Should I post online that I sell my dump? What the heck? People be wilding out here. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, Gabe, keep me posted, man. It sounds like you guys are crushing it, though. Super happy for your success, man. Chase, do you follow Alex Hormozi? He's been a huge help to me finding a direction, and I noticed you had the school link. Yes, sir. I'm a big Alex Hormozi fan. That's probably, maybe even hear some of the way I talk is probably already similar because I just consume so much of that content. He's such a good educator. I mean, if I could start over again, Chase, like at your age, dude, like listen to Alex Hormozi. He's got good stuff. Like, and yeah, I do have a school, so I'll plug that right now. If you guys click the link in my bio in the description, what you guys will see is that I have a free community for entrepreneurs. Basically, I'm trying to help build the community of entrepreneurs, both people who have businesses and people who want to get started in business. And so a lot of the content that I'm creating right now is free, is going to be on how to get started with a business, how I would start getting, like looking back on it, both mindset things, but also how you can actively get into it. That's what I want to do for you guys. So links in bio, links in the description. Make sure you guys click it. Make sure you guys join it. I would love to see you guys there. But ultimately, make sure you guys give a post and introduce yourselves so we can follow along in your journey. That's huge. Ethan, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. If you guys aren't already, be like Ethan. Give a follow. We're doing these lives every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Be here. Be here with me. I would love to see you guys hanging out, being here with me. Chase, I got you at the school plug opportunity. Oh, he's inspirational, man. Been binging his content for about a month and a half now. Dude, get his books, dude. So he's got $100 million offers and $100 million leads. And this next year, he's going to be coming out with
$100 million sales, I think, or selling. Highly suggest you read those, Chase. And if you have Audible, listen and read it together. It'll change your life, dude. You'll feel and have the confidence that you need, dude. I got them on the Christmas list. Dude, I love that. I love it. Dude, you are the best investment you'll ever make. Buy the books. Or have Santa drop them off. Santa. But we are here. We are live. We are making big things happen, people. How are you? How's the night going so far? Just listening to some cool jams. I'm just a chill guy listening to cool jams. Okay? Hanging out with my friends. Yeah, keep asking those questions though, guys. I mean, I love answering stuff about like, especially like the sales, the marketing. Beyond the budget, what is School? So it's kind of like a community platform. School is something that was developed. It's like education based, but it's like a community. So like there's forums, there's places where you can connect with other people, but ultimately I can give and provide like I can make content and basically help people kind of get started with things. That's my whole goal, right? Like I just want to help people become entrepreneurs. That's my goal. So, but School is awesome. I highly suggest it. Links in bio, links in the description. Please do click on it. Please join. I'd love to see it there. Jason, with so much noise, any tips on eliminating distractions? Thoughts on the eldritch horror at the bottom of the ocean recently awakening? I have no idea what that even means, super producer. Jason, with so much noise, any tips on eliminating distractions? Yeah, man, focus on one thing and one thing only. If you decide on a business that you're going to do, go all in. Be all in. Go deep before you decide to go far. Go deep. And I say all this without, like, eliminate the distractions while I've got music just pumping in the back here. Like, but yeah, man, focus on the one thing. Chase, I'm reading one of the books he suggested right now, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I'm taking his suggestion of studying and learning the book instead of reading it once and going to the next. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that you miss the first time that you read a book. I reread books all the time. Actually, I really listen to books. So, like, that's kind of how I learn best is, like, auditory. Like, I can listen and understand something way better. So, like, real time, that's kind of how I learn best. But, yeah, read a book a few times. That'll do it for you. As deep as the eldritch horror. I don't know what that means, dude. Jason, appreciate the help. Have a great night, brother. Appreciate you, Jason, dude. Keep asking the questions, though, man. Like, I like the stuff you're asking. We're just looking for some more clarity here, probably. Okay. Are you in any mastermind groups? I'm in GoBundance, but I got added to it. A part of like a partnership I am in with somebody. So it's kind of funny because I got added to women's GoBundance. So I'm in the women's GoBundance. But I mean, not really. I don't really do masterminds too much. And it's not that I don't want to. It hasn't been the point of emphasis. Just joined the school community. I recently started uploading content tracking the journey of trying to become a successful. I was thinking about starting a community to try and find like-minded people to grow with. Chase, so I'm so happy that you joined, man. Mostly because if you want to get started, if you want to build a business, be where the people are, number one, but also have the accountability to keep going through with it, because there's going to be a lot of people, especially people that you don't expect in your life. One of the things that you learn as you grow up is like your parents don't always have your best interest in mind, and like the people that you think are closest to you are going to tell you to give up on your dreams, and like that's hard and that hits deep, because like you care about these people, but the question is, do they actually care about what you want to do in the direction that you're trying to go? And being around other people who want to build something, who want to build community, who want to build their skill sets, like, man, it's a good place to be, honestly, truly. Starting a successful business that replaces a reasonable salary is hard. Everyone says it, but it's underrated insight. Starting a successful business that replaces a reasonable salary is hard. Everyone says it, but it's underrated insight. You're saying that like it's easier to be employed and have a good salary? That's what you're saying, right? Beyond the budget. I mean, I could probably agree with that. Like, it's definitely not easy to have a business. I think I was just talking about, like, right now I'm over 16 hours deep in the day from working, right? So, I never had to do, well, I wouldn't say that. I did that occasionally, but, like, it wasn't very often. But the truth is now, like, I feel like I've got the conditioning for it where, like, it's not, I enjoy what I do, truly. So, so it's not work. No, I mean, there's still work. It's still stuff where it's like good to take breaks and rest, but I can just go much longer because I enjoy what I'm doing. Yeah, their suggestions are just going to get you where they are. You got to ask yourself if you want to be where they're at right now. Yeah, I mean, it's asking people like oh, I wouldn't want your life, and they're like, they might say that to you, and it's like, well, I wouldn't want yours either. So like, what are we even saying here? Right? Like, I don't want to be like you. Like, I want to be like me, and I choose me. Like, this is the kind of stuff that like makes it really hard, Chase. Like when you're just getting started with the business, like having some of these thoughts, having some of this mindset, like the talking about it's easy, the practice is hard. So one of the things that I've actively was asking my wife about today was like talking about like cutting people out of my life. And this goes as far as like to family members too, because it's like, are they actively contributing to your life in the direction you're trying to go? I'm not just talking about like financially or like networking wise, but like, are they asking you about like the things that you're up to and what you're doing and getting excited for you? Or are they saying like, are they not really talking to you? Or like they not really like, yeah, like are they just strangers? And it's like, why would I go hang out with you? Like the only reason I'm here is because we're related. And if that wasn't the case, I probably would have never talked to you, right? So I've been thinking about some of that recently. For me, beyond the budget, for me it's hard. Haha. I bought two, started two, only one is allowing me to make good money. I just want people to know it's not about just starting. At least it wasn't for me. What do you think? It's not about just starting. Yeah, I mean, you want to make money. Like, there's not a single business that I started where I didn't make money first. So, like, I agree beyond the budget. The whole point of this is not just to have a business and to be busy. The whole point of this is that you have a business and you make a lot of money and you work towards getting all your time back. The way you get your time back is by creating good systems and processes, hiring people, so you're paying money for their time, and removing yourself so you can work on it versus in it, and then you have your money and your time, have your cake and eat it too. That's what I'm trying to do. You can have it all. The truth is, you can have it all. It doesn't come easy though, and that's important to know. Goodness, I've been sneezing, people. I've been sneezing. I just want to. That's where I failed. I was going 50K per month on 97% margins. Didn't hire anybody and let it flame out. Ah, I mean, those are really great margins, but like, I think you know. I mean, you're basically speaking to it as like maybe hiring some people, maybe getting people to do that work so like you can have your time too. Because there's a good balance, and you can always scale it up, and you'll always make more money. You might not have the same margins, but like, yeah, you were saying put people and process in. I didn't take that advice when I had the cash flow to do it well. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's hard because it's like, man, I just want to spend the money that I worked so hard for, right? But it's like, oh, now I got to put it back in. Like, especially if you're making like 50K a month, like, dude, that's awesome, right? Like, but like, you also want to spend it, and that's kind of a hard place to be too, because you're not really regulated there. Chase, yeah, their suggestions are going to get you where they. Yep, yep. That's simple when you walk away. You don't hear me say, please, oh baby. Chase, yeah, I started distancing myself from friends, which is tough initially at this age since it's prime time to be out partying and being distracted. Alex really helped with the decision. I think he talked about that. Most people are dissatisfied with their live up to the 20s and work it up 20s. The route of focusing on work seems way more lonely, but sacrifice had to be made. I mean, there is the lonely chapter they call it, right? The initial like being in between of like starting a business and like letting go of people that aren't trying to do the things that you're doing and moving on. And the lonely chapter is very difficult. That's kind of why we're here. Like this is a good opportunity for you to connect with someone like myself and other people in the community that are crushing it, that are doing it, and like this is a good representation of like you can get through this, dude. Like you're not alone. Beyond the budget, my mindset was I made it and this is gonna last forever. It didn't. Dude, I feel that to my core, bro. I feel that. And what are you doing to change that now, though, beyond the budget? I never was beyond this morning. My mindset was I made it. This is going to last forever. Oh, that business is over. I'm on to the one I'm working on now. What was that business beyond the budget? What did you do? This time, though, I'm being more proactive, but this is where I struggle with doing everything at once. This time, though, I'm being more proactive. Struggle. This is where I struggle with doing everything at once.
Or is it just you beyond the budget, or do you have like how many people do you have on your team? Jay, how do you plan on getting to 100K? More, Jay, more. I already understand the marketing. I already understand the inputs. It's just more. The one of the big things that I have never done yet though is hire like a salesperson, and that's something that I would like to get into because I'm very good at sales, but I want to get other people to be good at sales, and that's a different skill set. So I think like that's an opportunity. But continuing to focus on the marketing business, the vacation rental management business, and then honestly, like the school stuff and doing like mentorships down the line, that's going to be where I'm going to be. It's going to be good because like I'm more than happy to provide as much free education as possible. But anytime that you guys or people that want to get into this community want to spend time with me, it's going to have to be paid because my wife's not going to allow me to do it for free. So, sorry, guys. So if it's like one-on-one type stuff, yeah. But like I'm happy to do the courses and the education stuff for free. So I was a product launch agency, helped companies launch on Product Hunt and Reddit. Oh, cool. 3 people on the team now, 2 sales, 1 ops. I run the ops, which is everyone other than sales, everything. How do you, so beyond the budget, you've hired salespeople. That's very interesting. Do you feel like you're more operationally focused as a person? Or, I mean, that's what it seems like, right? Like you're not necessarily compensating for weakness, but like you're finding other people to do the thing maybe you don't enjoy doing. I'd be very interested in that. Baby, I'll be about you all day, all day. Emery, how'd you get into vacation rental management? Dude, I started going to real estate meetups, Emery. Started going to real estate meetups, started meeting people that had the problem. They were saying, I've got this property, I need it managed. And I said, tag in, tag me in, coach. That's what I said. Logan, ever tried Section 8? I have not, Logan. Are you in Section 8, Logan? All day, all day, all day. Beyond the budget, I got brought into the business after it was acquired. Founders left and left a leadership void. That's where I stepped in. And this is your business, though, right? Beyond the budget? Logan, no, I would love to start soon. What makes you want to do that, Logan? Emery, that's fire. And how long have you been doing it? And have you been able to scale your business? Yeah, I've been able to scale. I've been doing it for like 2.5 years now. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We made it happen, people. About you all day, all day, all day. Logan, I want to start Section 8 because I desire a life I was not born with. Haha. Why just Section 8? Why not start a business, Logan? What do your days look like now? Well, today I woke up at 6:30 I woke up before 6:30, but I had a meeting at 6:30 and been working. 10:30 now. Logan, all jokes aside, I see good upside with it if tenants screen properly. I mean, you just hand it over to property management, right, Logan? The downside to it is that each of the properties individually are not worth much, and so they don't appreciate. There's not a ton of equity pay down, and they're harder to sell. So unless you have like a portfolio of them, so that's kind of where I'm at. All jokes, yeah. In January, I'll be making a 5K a week washing fleets. Fleets? What's a fleet? Like trucks? Fleets of trucks? I'm trying to be a business owner as well, but I don't know where to start, to be honest. Start with a service-based business, Emery. Something where you can spend your knowledge and your time in order for somebody to pay you with money. Solve problems for other people. When you guys help solve problems for other people, that is how you create true wealth. It is the side effect of helping other people achieve their goals and dreams. Chase, what's your biggest roadblock right now?
The holidays. The holidays are always hard for me because I want to work. I want to get stuff done, and everybody just wants to wait for Santa. And I just want to work. I want to make some motherfucking money. People want clean trucks, and I like money. Do you have power washers, or how does that work? Marcos knows. I hate cold calling. Jay, why do you hate cold calling, Jay? Yeah, it can be rough. They're smaller and commercial, and the benefits aren't as good, but a lot easier to get into than a business. No, it's not. You can start a service-based business without taking out a credit card or a loan or anything like that. Like, you can start up a marketing agency right now and start selling it to people. Make money first. That's how I feel about business, guys, and there's nothing that I've ever started where I didn't make the money first. Especially for first businesses, don't put money into it. Like, allow it to make money and pay for itself. Start slower. Money don't. Jay, then stay poor, bro. Scared money, don't make money. I don't know what's happening here. And I'd love to start a business soon. You absolutely can, Logan. Make it happen, dude. I'm working on becoming a personal trainer and want to start a business training because I love fitness. Sweet, dude. Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely do that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, man. Marcos, power washing business. I did it all cash, no debt. That's the way to do it, my man. Service-based is goated. Absolutely it is. Danielle knows what's up, dude. Logan, I tried SMA. Actually, it wasn't bad, but it was hard to build credibility because I'm younger than most. I mean, then just build something that's undeniable through your work ethic. Like, if you're really good at editing and making those things happen, like, people will look past the age thing. Now, it is difficult because if you're like 15 years old, like, I don't know that I'm looking really to work with somebody who's 15. Like, you can't contract a 15-year-old. I only started making that year 4. Bought my first machine for 170. Nice, dude. It's awesome that you're making it happen. How are you finding clients? Danielle, what services do you do for your marketing business? So, Danielle, what we do is we do paid advertising through Meta, and then we help out with back-end automation. So, like, we work with AI. So, like, when a lead comes in, basically they're getting hit with an email and nurture sequence, but also like AI chatbots for appointment setting, that kind of thing. Logan, I wouldn't want a minor to work for me either. I understand the business owners. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's rough. You don't hear me say, oh, baby, don't go. Marcos knows my current rig I bought for 7K. I cold call and go in person and call semis off their US dot number. Oh, cool. Are you doing like any like B2B type stuff, like cold emailing, like trucking companies and stuff like that? Getting like long-term contracts? Logan, I'm fresh 18. He's fresh. At the time, I was not. Oh, gotcha. Danielle, I own a commercial cleaning company. We do Airbnbs too. We're at Danielle. Don't go. Marcos knows. No, all handshake deals. I mean, I won't lie to you. I'd probably try to get out of handshake deals. Mostly because you want to have business insulation, meaning like you want to be able to depend on the income that's coming in and you want it to be recurring. South Florida, Palm Beach area. I have some properties in Destin. Palm Beach. Yeah, so we're kind of a ways away. Got most of my accounts cold calling. Dude, Danielle, what would really, something that would work really well for you is if you did Facebook ads, if you did paid advertising. Jay, Andrew, for your ads, do you leverage case studies or testimonials? What do you mean for the ads? Like when I'm selling the marketing service, or like for the actual advertising to potential clients? Chicle, how do you feel about omnipresent Facebook campaigns? I like it, Chicle. Mostly because you're not putting a whole bunch of money into like the brand and awareness side of it, but like you are basically getting authority by having like your ads having more likes and hearts and all that. Marcos, I get paid net 7 and have a few clients at different prices, so I'm not too worried about losing one. I get paid net 7. Yeah, and have a few clients at different. Yeah, man. All I'm saying is, if you got some of those like business contracts, I think more people would be willing to sign something than you think necessarily. So it could just be a good way of like just holding on to it. L, you ever have a moment of feeling hopeless or things that wouldn't work out? How'd you deal with this? Dude, all the time, especially in the very beginning. Because it's like, I've never done this before. No one I know has ever done this before. Basically, you have faith. Having faith is such an important piece, everybody. Like, having faith that the next step you're going to take is the right one based on the information that you have at the time. And that all the stuff that, like, you continue to go in the direction of what's hard. All the time, dude. It was not an easy process to, like, get along, like, start up a business and not, like, know anything about this. Like, there was new problems and things that are coming up all the time, and they still come up all the time. It's just like I'm getting better at handling it and regulating my emotions around it. So I heard about meta ads, but LSA is all I use. Yeah, so LSA is obviously very good, Danielle, especially for like a cleaning business that's localized like yours, but meta ads would do you real well. I mean, especially if you know, like, you're getting, like, returns on your ad spend. So, like, something I'm a big fan of is, like, you should be getting returns. For every dollar you spend, you should get $10 back in your advertising. More or less. Obviously, depends on the industry. But, like, that's the idea. You want it to be an investment, not an expense. So, thank you for your answer. Absolutely. Keep asking, Al. Happy to talk to it. Your ads for your agency. Tomorrow could be the day you win. Oh, I mean, I just speak to the ideal customer profile, Jay. So I'm like, if I'm marketing to property managers, what I'm saying in the advertising is property managers. If you're not using paid advertising, you're losing out on revenue. Like something along those lines. Like, you got to speak a little bit to the pain points, right? Because like if you're a property management company and you've only been getting like referrals to this point, you don't actually control your lead flow. You don't control the lifeblood of your business. So like paid advertising gives you that control. Referrals will still be fantastic and awesome to come in for, but like I don't really depend on it. Marcos, I was able to get clients I lost from a year or 2 years ago, and that's why I'm projecting $5K a week. Nice, dude. My CAC is about 100 to 150. My LTV is about 10K to 200. I mean, that's a massive range, Marcos. So that's why I don't know if I would necessarily believe it's the LTV per client. Like, I mean, that's a really big range. I'd look to like average that out and then have like more of like what you could typically expect for every single person that comes in. But are you doing paid advertising then, Marcos? It's better to be better. Yeah, brother. I'd be doing some paid advertising if I were you. Only Google my business. Yeah, man. I'd be doing some local service ads and some Facebook ads. Jonathan, yo, Andrew, how's today been? We're doing good, Jonathan. I mean, a bit of a hard day, I would say, for the most part, but yeah. Viet Hun, how'd you get started with your businesses? How do I start? I started with a vacation rental management company. Start with a service-based business, something where you can give your time and you can like your knowledge into something, and other people will pay you money for it. Identify problems that you can solve with your knowledge and time. That's really what it is. And problems that enough people have that are willing to pay enough money that you say yes to. So, a good example of this is marketing. You can help other people out with their paid advertising, and they'll pay you for your service, for your help. It's so niche, and one client for 20 trucks is a lot of work depending on the condition. Is it just you right now, Marcos? No. I have two other people. Okay. Because what I would say is like, if you're not even doing paid advertising right now, the ability for you to make more is going to be crazy. So like, I would focus on starting up the paid advertising and having like and starting small, like small budget with your paid advertising, and then working on like a talent acquisition funnel. So like somewhere where like you can hire more people as you get more work in those ways. Like that's the way to go. Bill, I feel like marketing is so saturated. How do you stand out and appeal to new clients? It's only saturated if you're a rookie, basically. Like that's the thing. Like yeah. I mean, does that stop other businesses from marketing? No, it doesn't. It doesn't stop anybody. Like the thing is, like people just give up. They give up before like they're ready to go. So like nothing is saturated. Exactly what Ridge is saying. So like the way you stand out is you just go deep. For instance, like right now, what I'm saying in my advertising is I help property management companies get leads through Facebook. Like that's like making a statement like that and going all in there. Saw you live. Just wanted to say I went live yesterday on my website. Now I'm selling. LOL. Ridge, that's awesome, dude. How are you? What does it take to start a vacation rental management? And how do I get started with marketing? So that's two different businesses, Viet. I would choose one. So choose one and I'll speak to it. That's limited mindset. Okay. ROI on paid ads is bad. Haven't done it successfully. It has to be other power washing services. No, man. I mean, like, it depends. I don't know what you've done specifically, Marcos, but like, obviously, like, if you have a company like mine, that's all we do. So, like, I would suggest, and I'm not telling you to hire us, but like, I would suggest, um, paid advertising works. So, like, um, and especially if you're making like the money that you're making, like per job, from what it sounds like, it should work for you. But like, maybe that's a question I can ask you and I can confirm it. But like, how much are you making per job you win? Because it sounds like your CLTV was like 10K to 200K. You said so. Like based on that, I would say it's worth it. Because like if you spend $500 on a client that you expect to make 10K on, I mean that's worth paying for it, isn't it? That's kind of the right multiple. Bill, so just niche down and create hyper specific offers. I think the more specific you are, especially in marketing, yeah. The like if I can get down to the point where I'm like, I want to target property managers in Florida named Bill Math and they wear red jackets. Like, yeah, like the more specific you can get in it, like the more you can kind of speak to that crowd. So, I mean, that's what marketing's all about. Jack, when are you gonna stream Fortnite, bro? Jack, it's been a while since I played. I've just been grinding, dude. Grinding at home, bro. Daniel the dumpster helper. Bro, what is cooking? Sorry I haven't been around. I go tomorrow to the doctor to find out what's going on. Oh, dude, keep me posted, man. Wishing you the best, dude. Hope things are going well, man. Eric Stewart, are you B2B or B2C? Depends on the business, Eric. B2B and B2C. So, so like my marketing business, we're B2B, but we help B2B, B2C, if that makes sense. I mean, we do both. Is the answer to your question. But Eric, do you have a business? Talk to me, man. What do you have going on? Interested in marketing. I'm SWE. What's SWE? Ridge, don't Marcos, I got a lot of expenses. Net is like 40%. Yeah, so I mean, like, this is what I would say is like paid advertising is money that gets spent to go towards your revenue. So like 40% of 100 and then 40% of 200, those are two different things. So like even if it's 35% of 200 or 35% of 1,000, like it's going to be way better. Eric, how are you getting B2B leads? So the way that we do our advertising is through Meta. So we get both B2B and B2C leads through Meta for our clients. Eric, what kind of business do you have, dude? Daniel, just got in with an even bigger restoration company than ServPro. Huge W. Talk to me about that, dude. What's that like? Just making big things happen. Eric Stewart, accounting. Nice. Are you guys doing like fractional CFO work or like bookkeeping that you're trying to sell or taxes to like get people in the door? Like, what does that look like, Eric? Yes. Yeah, cool. So one of my business partners owns his own accounting firm too. I'm helping him with his marketing. So totally understand it. It's very similar in that way of like fractional CFO work. So if that's something that you're interested in, you want to build out some new clients, I'd be happy to help. Software engineer. What else are you streaming on? YouTube. We're on YouTube and TikTok right now, making big things happen. That's why you guys maybe see me coming back and forth here a little bit. Who's the easier client to deal with? Small businesses starting out or established businesses in court? So small businesses starting out aren't really in like the B2B mindset just yet. So like they're a little bit more consumer based in their emotional state. So I would say like working with companies that are more like straightforward or larger is preferred, but we're good at both. So yeah, established for sure. Accounting, yes. I was a CFO of a 50 million e-com company and I have a practice now. Dude, sweet. I hired 3 marketing firms and no luck. It's funny you say that, Eric, because we are No Luck Leads. That's the name of the company. No Luck Leads. Did Meta. Cool. And what was the strategy for Meta? Did cold email. Okay. And do you sell everything yourself, Eric, or do you have a sales team? Hey, how's it going, Skipper? How you doing, man? Yeah, I feel like I've been marketing to people starting their business, and it's been very difficult. Yeah, I mean, it can be more difficult for sure. My business model is B2B sales. Yeah, 100%. Hey, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. Rip, Eric. Oh, my goodness. I wouldn't say rip, Eric. No leads, bro. LOL. Eric, let me help you out, dude. Because here's the thing, like marketing works, right? It just comes down to like the strategies that people are using and the things that are done. So reach out, let's have a conversation. Honestly, I'll talk you through exactly what we do specifically. Because like we do the meta ads. A lot of times we're doing like lead forms, especially for service-based businesses like yours, where like you're looking to get a bigger thing going. We then convert using AI. We build out a CRM for you completely, but we use AI to be following up and having nurture sequences. We have chatbots that are immediately having speed to lead to help with the sales process. So like we're trying to do everything we can to throw you just softballs to hit out of the park. Yeah, I'm getting like 2 million impressions on LinkedIn video content a week. See, that's incredible. I'm very happy for you that that's going on, but I'm telling you, we can get you leads, my man. We can get you qualified leads, people that are looking for your service. And the reason I know it works too is because I know other companies that are doing it successfully. So like marketing works. It's just more of like maybe the specific strategy that's being used or implemented maybe doesn't align with exactly what you have going on. So yeah, dude, I'd be happy to help talk through that. New business owners really want to spend money and or have unrealistic expectations. Yeah, I mean, they can definitely be that way. Skipper, good, locked in with trading. Dude, talk to me about the trading. I haven't heard an update yet, Skipper. Ridge, can you advertise to businesses on Meta with a certain amount of years established? I mean, there's filters that like you can put in place to try and identify businesses or places that have been more along those lines. So, I mean, yeah. I have a strategy to talk to me, dude. What's going on? Bill Math, appreciate the follow. If you guys haven't already, be like Bill Math. Give a follow. We're doing these lives every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. We're cooking tonight, guys and gals. We are cooking. So, give a follow. Subscribe to the channel. We're creating content. We're making big things happen. We're building a community. Yeah, good things are happening, guys. So I want to see you guys find that success. I want to help you find success. I'm trying to be there with you. So let's find it together, brother. Jeff, I have a strategy to figure a starting point to creating proven ads. Talk to me, Jeff. What's the strategy? Okay, Daniel, a manager of ServPro left and went to Service Masters and immediately called me. Relationships. Dude, Daniel, you're the man. What kind of money are we talking, though, Daniel? That's what I want to know. What kind of money are we talking? Is your CFO friend running meta ads and getting leads? What's the CPL? The cost per lead. For anybody that doesn't know what CPL means. Yeah, so we're running ads for him, for his CFO, the fractional CFO, right? So like when you create that offer specifically, you want to say exactly what the service is and then who the exact ideal customer profile is. So like if you are doing fractional CFO work for like mortgage, like broker, like businesses, like that's what you want to do, and you want to be very direct. I mean, if you're doing e-commerce, then you want to be very direct in that, right? So like, but like when it comes down to like the actual cost per lead, it can vary by business. So like that can change a little bit because like the stuff that he focuses on a little bit more is more like service-based businesses. Stuff that's like it's not like the product side. So like the more focused that you're going to end up being, the more your cost per lead can be. So I wouldn't say it's like something that you could really expect, Eric, to have like a direct comparison. The big thing that I would say and what we focus on is metrics based. So we're not emotional about like the decisions or like the ad spend that we have. The big thing is more of like, for every dollar you put in, can we get $10 out, right? Can we get you the revenue that like you're looking for, or like a retainer? Because like questions I would have for you immediately out the gate is like, do you know what the CLTV of like your fractional CFO, like do you know what like the CLTV is of like your clients that are fractional CFO clients, right? Yeah, so like usually the cost per lead that I would see is probably going to be somewhere between $50 and $150, which is a pretty decent range. But like the truth is, like if you have a pretty good conversion rate, like even if you have 20% conversion rate and you pay $100, and out of those 10 people that you get, you convert on 20%, you get 2 clients, you spent $1,000, like yeah, 12-month LTVs like 50, 60K. Yeah, dude. So like for $1,000, you get 2 clients that make you 100 to 120K. Like that's what we'd be looking at. You're saying so like 5 to 8K to get a client? Is that what you've seen in the past, or like? I guess talk to me, because I'm talking about like 2% conversions more real. 2% conversion is not good. on the low end of what I've seen, like when I say 20%, like that's some of the lowest conversion that I've seen. No. 20% is not kind of high. No. High conversion is like 35%. Like you're starting to get up there. And if you're in the e-commerce, I can understand it being lower, but like 2% is way too low. Something that I would do definitely is like talk to you more about like what the sales process looks like, and maybe even working on that a little bit. Let's see here. I'm missing some messages. I'm going to DM you. Let's talk tomorrow if you're available. We'll see, dude. I've got a pretty booked day tomorrow, Jeff, but I would love to connect, dude. It's too much to write in the TikTok chat. Yep, totally understand. Any advice on marketing an optometry clinic with Facebook ads? Any idea of CPA for this? Joshua, feel free to reach out, man. More than happy to help. Do you have an optometry clinic, or is this more of like you're looking at getting like a client in that business? Margos, if I go business to business, I have 20-25% close rate, but I only do that when I need to. Yeah. Retention is 85-90%. And I mean, accounting is pretty sticky too. So, retention. Yeah, we just chatting ourselves. LOL. Yeah, seriously. I'm kind of going back and forth. So like we got the TikTok, we've got the YouTube. All good things, man. All good things, brother. We'll be opening Q2 2025 owner operator. Nice, dude. Okay. Yeah, man. Reach out. I would love to be able to help, but Facebook ads will work. The big thing though is like you're gonna want to try probably Google LSA. Like if you're a local service business, like you're gonna want to get the local service ads rocking, brother. Like Facebook ads will work for you, especially if you have like LASIK, if that's like your thing. Like that's gonna be great for an optometrist, and like putting out that offer and advertising it through Meta. Like yeah, it's gonna go well. Wife wants to do medical spa. I think I can ask one of the clients to bankroll a project. I don't know. Is that some medical spa? What does that entail exactly? Is that like what does that look like? Joshua, 100% will be doing bottom of funnel as well. Cool, dude. Yeah. PPC and LSA. Okay, so pay-per-click and LSA. Yeah, I mean, Google's going to be a good one for it, especially for the local stuff. Yeah. Joshua, got to be a physician or PA or NP to open in most states for a med spa. My wife's a PA, Joshua. Maybe we'll open a med spa. That sounds kind of nice. Injections, I think, facelifts, shit. I don't know. She's the one interested. I like that. Open med spa. It was cool. Catch you on the next live. You got a lot of info. Appreciate you, Ridge, dude. Thank you for being here, man. Joshua, Prince money. $1 million to open typically. Really? I'm interested in what you have going on, Joshua. What types of business are you in? Vacation rental management, furnishing business, and a marketing business. So we help market through paid advertising, along with back-end automations and workflows and AI. Optometry clinic is $500K. Oof. Got to support. I appreciate you, Ridge. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you for thinking of me. Daniel, he's in the beast mode business. Beast mode. Eyeballs. Maybe, dang, my wife's a PA. Maybe I should get her into the med spa thing. That could be. Sounds kind of dope. I guess I've never even had that conversation with her. That could be kind of interesting. Havana Unana. Eric, posting videos on LinkedIn has gotten me a bunch of calls of people trying to get something from me. Software and loan bros wanting to partner. You know, accounting is such a platform business. Eric. Yeah, accounting is such a platform business. There's so many ways that people want to utilize an accountant's platform. It doesn't surprise me at all that that's the case, at least with the stuff that you have going on. I'm telling you, dude, Meta, we can help you do it. If you're interested, bro, happy to talk through it. So 1.2 mil gross or net? 100K a month, so 1.2 mil a year. That's the goal. Yep, Marcos. Yep. I need an accountant to reconcile. What do they need to reconcile, Marcos? Past discretions? Regrets? My books. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's what you meant. You don't have an accountant right now, Marcos? It's all me. It's game time, baby. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be doing your own books. Like I would hire a firm, dude. Let them take care of that for you. White knuckling it until I can afford it. How much? Well, how much do you think it is, Marcos? Eric, I had some semi-viral videos making fun of corporate CEOs. Eric Stewart. I'll check you out, my man. Stewart. LinkedIn. Just recently, realization my ICP should be the hero. Eric Stewart, Econ. Type my name and Econ. Is this for Fino Advisory? Is that right? Maybe not. Avo B, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, be like Avo B. We're doing these lives every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Would love to see your entrepreneurial faces in here. Be like Avo B. Give a follow. What's going on, Avo B? Talk to me about your marketing business, man. Yeah, we do paid advertising through Meta. So it's Facebook and Instagram. We have back-end automations and workflows that help nurture the lead that comes through, ultimately leading to higher sales conversions. So that's kind of like the core thing that we do. But let's see. Type my name into Google. Yeah, I thought Eric Stewart, Ecom. Yeah, I'm not. I see a post, maybe. Maybe I found you here. The Ecom CFO, is that right? Let's see here. I'm trying to start a business. I started a Shopify. Do you have any funnels? Yeah, absolutely, Ava B. Are you looking to get started with marketing, or what kind of product do you have? Jeff, please charcoal my last video to get an idea of what I do. Please charcoal? I'm not sure I know what that means. Marcos, 2025, I'll start hiring people to mature my business. Better structure. Yeah, dude. I feel it. Please charcoal my... Oh, please maybe check out my last video to get an idea of what I do. Check. Wow, I actually started a business and I made $1,700 in sales in Shopify as my account on hold. It was a fitness product. Why is your account on hold? What's the reason? Yes, he means roast. Roast. Eric Stewart, dude. What is happening? DM me for free, no obligation discovery call. Right on, brother. They wouldn't give me a reason. I don't know why. They couldn't say anything constructive. Oof. They didn't give you any kind of reason. They didn't say like the content doesn't align with what you're doing, or that gallery. How much does an LLC cost? So if you've never started a business before, the first advice I'd give you is when you start a business, focus on making money first. Just because I think we get caught up in this whole like, oh, I have to get the building, I got to get the LLC, I got to get all these things together. And it's like, bro, just make money first. That's the focus. I think like if you do it yourself, it's super cheap. But like if you have a law firm do it, I think like $500, something like that. An LLC depends on the state. No, they just said for security reasons. Yeah, I would be appealing that right away, Ababi. Good idea. Make money first. Trying to test the market to see if it's viable. Yeah, dude. Pussycat. If I made a platform where people can rent to film in other people's houses, would that work? Can rent it. Yeah, there's already platforms like that, Pussycat. Absolutely. Yeah, they're already doing that. I've actually done that before. Like film like content when I was like on the road or like at a place, like had somewhere to go and like do that. Yeah. Ababi, I'd like to work with you. Dude, reach out, man. I'd love to help. Please reach out. That gallery. So I'm starting a clothing brand. It's okay for me to sell my product without an LLC. So let me put it this way, Dye Gallery. What's an LLC used for? An LLC is used to protect you legally. But, you know, how much, I mean, and a lot of times people can cut the corporate veil on that kind of stuff. It's not like LLCs probably don't protect you as much as you'd think. So like having insurance is probably the first thing if you're really concerned about protecting yourself. But if you're not making money, what are you trying to protect? Like, you know, nothing's even happened, right? So once you start making sales, once you start finding like any initial form of success, yeah, get the LLC going and rocking. But in the beginning, just focus on making money first. Like it's a business. You can just be a sole proprietor for that moment. Please note, this is not legal advice. This is business advice. This is business talk. Where do I reach you? You can DM me, man. I have a sister who has an Airbnb product. Oh, cool. What is it? For limitations, it's limited liability. It protects people, but a risk management strategy is key, such as insurance, etc. Yeah, I mean, the insurance is what's going to ultimately do it for you. You scared? Worried about the risk? Get insurance. Insure it. When did you get into entrepreneurship? A little over 2.5 years ago. So I've only been doing this since March of 2022. Very short timeline. What businesses do you own, if you don't mind me asking? I own a vacation rental management company, a furnishing business, and a marketing business. Make sure insurance covers everything. If it's cheap, probably has gaps in coverage. Not a product, but she has. Well, yeah, I think with the insurance, like, don't skimp out on insurance. Avaby, not a product, but she bought house to use for Airbnb, and she's doing well on that. She started 2 months ago. Nice, very cool. I'm glad to see that she's getting after it. Is she gonna buy more? Eric, I'm having a hard time finding e-com owners on LinkedIn. I looked through the likes of some well-known e-com influencers. Literally could not find a single e-com owner. Eric, my man, when are you going to start trusting the process? When are you going to lose the zeros and get with the hero? When are you ready to chit chat with me, Eric? That's what I want to know. When are you going to be ready? Yeah, I wouldn't expect that you would find e-com owners on LinkedIn. E-com owners are on TikTok. Or not TikTok. Well, maybe, TikTok for sure. But Twitter. Twitter would be a good place too, in addition to both Facebook and Instagram. Like, I already know Facebook and Instagram will get you there, but like Twitter would be a good one to consider for sure. There's tons of e-com people on there. It's just sorting out and figuring out who's the real deal and who's full of it. Let's see here. She's in Texas, close to the stadium. Apparently she uses that to cover the mortgage of the house too. She really decorated it well. Nice. Hopefully she gets more houses. That'd be sweet if she does. My goal is $200K a month. Nice, dude. What kind of business do you have? How would you do marketing for a winery? Local service ads, along with meta ads. I own 4 businesses. My goal is to... Yeah, what kind of businesses? Can you name the 4, or like what kind of industry? Avaby, what kind of product would you advise someone to go into for 2025? The product with the best metrics. The one that has the most demand, the least amount of supply. The one that metrically makes sense financially. Wait, you own Facebook and Instagram? No. We do paid advertising through Facebook and Instagram. Best marketing strategy for a high-end, coming soon clothing brand. Facebook shopping ads. Google shopping ads. I have 4 business mining Bitcoin. And TikTok. Honestly, like... Well, I don't know about... scratch that. Vandy's, I have 4 businesses mining Bitcoin. Really? How's that working so far? How many Bitcoin do you have, Vandy's? I'm talking to you now. 4 out of 10 of my profile views are accountants. I'm thinking about saying F it and doing an offer for accountants. Something like learn how to charge $500 an hour in 30 days. Dude, you could absolutely start education. Like, if you already have that experience, like, absolutely. How much does each of your businesses make? So, Josh, right now, the only one that I'm really talking about is vacation rental management, and right now we're at $75K per month with just that. So, that's my goal is to get it to $100K right now. Let's see here. Best marketing strategy for, we talked about that. Is LSA in GMB? LSA, Google local service ads. It's in keywords, I believe. What about a business which sells earphones? How would you market that? And how do you develop a pricing strategy? So, I mean, I'd look at the competition, but like there's really cool tools out there. I think like Jungle Scout is one of them, Applebee. That's what I would do. Tim Winning, you a car guy, Andrew? It's good to see you, Tim. How are you? I've recently started thinking about cars a little bit. Did you get a car, Tim? Ty Dolla Sign, 75K profit? Revenue, brother. Revenue. We're at like 40, 45%, Josh, on the profit margins. I'm in the market for a car, debating between an Audi Q5. Let's look. Let's look these up. Audi Q5. Okay. And a Porsche Macan. Let's see here. I like the Porsche more, dude. I like the Porsche more. But both of these are kind of like SUVs, right? Is that what you want? Don't you want like some fast car, bro? Sold. Dude, I love it. Can anyone start that biz? Josh, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say anybody, but yeah, I mean, for the businesses that I have, like, you can start it, but you have to be willing to be consistent. I mean, not anybody, but if you are somebody who can be consistent, work hard, and continue to push towards hard, meaning like learn, you're willing to learn and make mistakes and fail quickly, then yes, you can. Yeah, I'm a big back. What am I reading, bro? What are you? Bro. What? What is ROI on LSA? It's depends on your industry, the thing that you're trying to do. How do you market a party rental company? Tents, tables, chairs, bouncy houses. I mean, you identify the ideal customer profile and then market to them. I would use paid advertising. So like Google LSA, Facebook ads. Let's see here. Mark, what was the hardest thing about starting your businesses? Honestly, it's the start. Like in the beginning, it's having lack of awareness. So like you just don't know anything. And slowly over time you start to know and learn more. So yeah. A dope hype video would be sick. It would be sick. Ty Dolla, appreciate the likes, my man. Thank you. If you guys haven't already, please do give a follow or subscribe to the channel. Both of those things would be super helpful. We're doing these lives every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, and I want to see your beautiful entrepreneurial faces in here. If you guys are getting any kind of value, I'd love for you guys to follow along and for us to keep these conversations rocking. Honestly, I'm loving it here. We're having a good time. Eric, what would you do, or how would you do an early education offer? Waitlist and email sequence? So I would start being big on social, Eric, which it sounds like you are on LinkedIn, but I'd be getting big on like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Although TikTok might be going away, who knows? And then like if you're looking to build it out, I'd build out like a community and courses. So like right now, one of the things that I've built out is school. So I'd be doing something through school. That's basically what I would do. So I have the audience already. Yeah, I mean, like, how big is your audience, though? Like, do you have like 1,000 dedicated like accountants that love all the things that you put out? Is it 100? Is it 10? 10,000? 100,000? A million? Gustavos, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the subscribes. Man, you guys are great. It's awesome to be here. Is there any problem with hyper-specific target audience? Appreciate the follow as well, Marcos. Is there any problem with hyper-specific target? Not really. It can be more expensive, Marcos. Honey golf, is school worth it? Absolutely. If you click the link in my bio, or in my description, there is a free community for entrepreneurs called the Business Blueprint. So I've been putting that together more recently, trying to get more education on how people can get started in business. So absolutely, it's worth it. It's a really cool platform. It's education. So absolutely. Eric, I have the audience already. Well, I mean, like, how many subscribers? Like, because I know individual videos can do well, but like, I don't know if you have like how many super fans would you say you have? Because like the truth is, like, I would build a community if I was you, Eric. Like, have the course and have the community, and then meet with these people, and then you can charge a lot higher ticket. You can do like one to many. I have 200K views on best videos, lots of accounts. Take off drone productions. Do you have any tips on scaling and using systems? Looking to use more AI software for tracking business data and team communication, etc. Yeah, it's a very good question. I don't know if I'll be able to answer it all in this moment, but anytime that you guys are looking at scaling, the answer is always going to be SOPs and policies. Making sure that you're writing out exactly like how strategies are working, or at least creating strategies around like critical thinking. So we have a rule in our business called the 1-3-1, where you identify the problem, you come up with 3 recommendations, and then you come up with 3 solutions, and you provide your recommendation. And so that allows us to work on your critical thinking. And so like that's one of the ways that you can actually train people, but you can also have them follow along with like how they think. So you can guide them towards either the documentation that they need, or you can help push them in the way that they need to be pushed. Eric Stewart, LinkedIn went TikTok style. Content gets pushed out. Followers don't matter. Did it really? Like, you can go live? Can you go live, or like how does that work, Eric? I guess to be honest, I haven't really even been in TikTok outside of like my I obviously I have an account. I was looking at you. You think people would pay to learn how to start a successful fleet washing business? Yeah, absolutely. People just want to know how to start a business, and if they can follow along in your footsteps, you can show them how, Marcos. Like, yeah, like they want to know. It might be obvious, but they want Marcos knows to show them how to do it. It might feel obvious, but to somebody who's completely new, no. Eric, yes, video is heavy boosted. Talk to me about that, dude. Like you pay for it, or because right now, like, how are you monetizing off of like your LinkedIn stuff? Or you're just saying like natural like discovery is good on LinkedIn? How would you approach sales for an under-masked product with no marketing budget? How would you approach sales for an under-eye mask? Well, I mean, if you have no marketing budget, you're going to have to do organic marketing. So, like, you're going to have to do social media. So I'd be getting after the social media game. I would maybe try to do B2B, see if you could sell it to, like, local businesses. But, like, yeah, I mean, anytime you have a productized business, like, paid advertising can be a really big thing there. No, LMAO, I'm not monetizing. Trying, pulling my hair out. Eric, bro. They have a video feed tab now. Gotcha. Dun, 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 dun. Where are your vacation rentals at? Across the country, Hawaii to New Jersey. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Madhav, how do you get business ideas? Identify the problem that people have. Create a service-based business. If this is your first business ever, create a service-based business, something where you can spend your time and your knowledge instead of money like credit cards and loans. But identify the problem that other people have and enough people have that are willing to pay a lot to get the problem solved. An example of this could be marketing, right? So you have certain expertise, you have a certain knowledge, you can help people. That's what I would say. What would you say is your biggest obstacle in your businesses? The holidays. Dude, we locked in a mall spot down for 11 days. Dude, nice. Where at? So Galactica City, for everybody that doesn't know, has a convention business. Appleby, do you need any coding / website building experience for marketing? Not always. The beach. Nice. I am going to head out here. I'm way past my time, by the way. We are typically Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central, but we are not. We got too much going on right now. We got too much, working too hard here. So I'm going to answer these last few questions. So if you guys haven't already, though, please do give a follow, give a subscribe. We are trying to build the channels. We are trying to build across platforms. We're trying to make things happen. So if you guys haven't, please subscribe. Please give a follow. I'm going to answer these questions. Let's see. How sustainable is a company primarily based on cold calling clients? Does it always eventually scale to be large enough to make space for other ventures? I mean, if a sustainable company primarily based on cold calling works. There's just a lot of other forms of outbound. So cold calling is outbound marketing, right? So then there's also inbound, right? So that's pretty big. Yeah, it'll definitely scale. It's just not super easy. Is there a specific strategy you like to follow? Like me and my business partner sat in a room for 5 hours today and we get anything. I like to follow how do we make money and then go make money. So how can we productize something and then go make money? That's what I would say. Bro, you gotta stay on. Oh, dude, I don't know. Appreciate the follow, Rad. Thank you so much, Rad Racer. Thank you, sir. Brother, I gotta go. I can't stay here no more. I got to go. But if you guys haven't, please do follow. Give a subscribe to the channel. We're going to be back on every Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. Also, click the link in my bio. Hit the description up. We've got a free community called the Business Blueprint. And it's helping people become entrepreneurs. It's helping you get started with business. So please click the link in my bio. Free community, completely free. Nothing you guys have to pay for. You connect with other people who are entrepreneurs, killing it, crushing it in the game. John Trillo, what do you think the most effective add-ons to include when selling a website? Maybe some form of chatbot or having client testimonials, some kind of cool feature where it rains down, things like that. Things that help with the conversion. So when a prospective client reaches out, they have a website that they feel they can trust. Let's get a tour of your spot, Trev. No. No, thank you. Can you rate my agency website? John, I'm heading to bed, guys. Just tell the wife to go shopping on Amazon. Oh, gosh. Anyway, guys, I'm heading out. But we're going to be doing more of these. You guys are going to see me back on Sunday. We'll be back here making this thing happen, crushing it. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll talk soon, my boys. See you guys. Have a wonderful night. All right. Take care, guys.